something smells good. I wonder what Lynn's cooking today.
Hey, Lynn, what's cooking?
Now here's your host, Lynn Austin.
Hi everyone, welcome to my show. Today I am so excited because we are having a cookout and we're in the kitchen with my family has joined me with their favorite, I'd say the staples of our cookouts, and they're teaching us how to make it. They're all in the kitchen and it's 4th of July. It's July. We're celebrating the warmest month of the year and I am so happy that they came in. Look at them all. They're all happy to be in here and they're all dressed in red, white, and blue. It's awesome and we're going to get started. We're going to make a patriotic punch, which is friendly for, it's a non-alcoholic punch for the folks that do not or cannot drink alcohol. And of course, I'm going to be making a blueberry sparkle, which some of us will be partaking in because it will have alcohol in it. And we have Aunt Betty. She's going to be making some deviled eggs that she surprised me, and they are patriotic deviled eggs, red, white, and blue. I'm so excited. Grandma's going to be making her cheesecake and telling us how she's going to make her cheesecake that she's made for years, and we're going to make it looking like a 4th of July festive toppings on it. And Uncle Steve, he makes this icebox lemonade pie, which is awesome, and he's going to show us how to make that. He's made that for years. But first, we're going to get started with the patriotic punch, which I have a punch bowl right here. And in this punch, you can use either blue Kool-Aid, or since it's hot, I thought I would use the blue Gatorade, right? Because we're going to be outside playing bags, lawn darts or jarts or whatever we call it. We have so many different games we're going to be playing out there. So I chose the blue Gatorade, which is going to go in here. And look at how pretty that looks. Doesn't that look pretty?
Looks like
that's very blue.
Yes, it's very blue. My family is so quiet right now.
Blue in Spanish
is
azul.
There he is. There's Joe. And we're going to add some lemon lime soda to that. And it's simple, like I just said. It is, let me guard this so this doesn't splash. I always put my hand over it, so I try not to get it to splash and splash. And you can add ice to it.
You okay?
You can add ice. You can add some stars if you have the molds for the ice cubes would be festive in there. So anything, I just left it blue right now so you can see the pretty color blue in there. And if somebody can just pass that over to the sink. Look at there. Look at the helpers.
You were all over that.
We got that mixing right here. And you can even add some red sherbet would be nice in there. You could put that on top. That would be really nice. Just like watching the fire. How many fireworks right now? But that's pretty cool. Okay, this is called the blueberry sparkler. You know, like the sparklers, you get it. Okay. We have some blueberries in the glass with some ice. And to this, we're going to add some peach vodka because to me, that screams summer. Ooh, and it smells so good. An even pour for the 3 of us here that are having that. And some flavored sparkling water. I chose the black cherry. We're going to add into that. There. Oh, you guys are so incredibly quiet. I can hear myself pour the sparkling water in here. And we're going to add a dash of blueberry pomegranate juice. We're going to... Wow. They are... I love them. They're my family. And that's why I'm making a cocktail for myself. Ooh, it's right. Okay, we have those. Let me pass that to my hubby. There's one for you. I should have served the ladies first. And one for Uncle Steve over there. But we're not doing a toast yet because I am pouring our patriotic punch for Grandma.
It is sparkly.
Katie.
here. There's some. Oh, look at how pretty that looks in that glass. That is just
Cute.
blue, 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 and I love it. Auntie Vicky. Okay, so Aunt Betty, tell us what we're going to be putting into your deviled eggs.
Double eggs. Okay, well, actually, I don't have a recipe. I just
Okay,
make them and hope they taste good.
that's the best way. So
Or they
you
can
just
get
add a
the
little bit of
original.
this and a little bit of that
That's
into
right.
your
That's right.
mix.
We've spilled.
Does that have a leak?
It's okay. That's all right. I haven't even had it in my drink yet. That just kind of like, that was a big blue wave that went out of the punch bowl.
We need to make a dam to cover it up.
That's okay. Oh, I really did splatter there. That's all right. I'm the one that cleans the kitchen anyway, so that's all right. Okay, so Aunt Betty has her recipe in her head that she's going to share with you guys of her deviled eggs. And Uncle Steve, what goes into your, if you, Joey, pass that to Aunt Betty first, ladies first.
What are you doing, Katie?
Ooh, that could have been bad. Okay, one more. Uncle Steve, what goes into your lemonade?
Well,
Pie.
you start out with either a homemade or a store-bought graham cracker crust. And then you take some of the condensed milk, 1 can of the smaller can of condensed milk, probably about 8 ounces or so. It's 14 ounces. I meant to say 14 ounces.
Ooh.
You were corrected by your mom, who is Aunt Betty.
Who originally gave me the recipe.
Oh,
So
okay,
yes,
okay.
yes. And then you take an 8-ounce thing of Cool Whip, and you mix. Nope. First of all, you mix 6 ounces of frozen lemonade in with the condensed milk. Get that all stirred up in a bowl, and then you
Awesome.
add 8 ounces of Cool Whip.
Okay, we're going to get to that in a few minutes, but first we're going to do a toast to our family, patriotic 4th of July, cookout, whatever we want to call it, family time together, celebrating 4th of July. Here's to everybody. Thank you so much. We
Happy
don't have to
4th of
have to
July.
be here forever.
Happy
There's
4th of
plenty us.
July.
Happy 4th of July.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
Whoa.
All right.
Now
First
I'm
up
drinking.
is Aunt Betty and her deviled eggs, which we have some done right here, Aunt Betty, right?
Right.
Oh, I want one right
And
now.
look at, how did you do the eggs, Aunt Betty? If you wouldn't mind,
Well-
you come up here and then Joey is going to pass all your ingredients along with Uncle Steve. They're going to help you because they think they're just going to stand it, but they're not.
Well, that was kind of.
They're going to help us out here with all of Aunt Betty's things. Oh, look at, there's,
Whoa.
Daddy's going to help us. So how did we do the eggs first? How did you do those? How did you make
well,
those?
actually, I took, I'm really not sure how many drops of, actually it's gel now, it's not the liquid. food
Oh, there's a
coloring.
gel.
It's
Okay, you use gel.
And so I
food coloring.
squirted in maybe a 1/4 of a teaspoon of the gel into a bowl, put like maybe a cup of hot water, really hot water into the bowl and dissolved it. And then I just dipped them in and I left them in like for maybe 5 minutes or better, each color, till they got
Look
like,
at those.
like I wanted them to
These
be.
are awesome. These are so cool. I'm so excited about these. And not only, I'm thinking, Aunt Betty, that you not only for 4th of July or Memorial Day, you can use different colors for the holidays.
Right, like Christmas, red and green.
You guys are so excited. I love
Easter.
that. And Easter,
Yep.
you can do
Right.
pastel ones.
Right.
So that's
Orange
fun.
and black for
Yes.
Halloween.
Oh,
Oh.
right.
Halloween.
Red and green.
Yes. Well, yeah, we covered that. Yeah, we did
Like
that.
Mr. Spot. Bananas in hand.
So, okay, we
Or
have
Dr.
those,
Spot,
and
I'm
did you
sorry.
dry them on a paper towel?
Yes,
or-
I did. I dried them on a paper towel until
Awesome.
I thought they were good and dry, and then I put them in there.
So those, when those were drying, you went to your mixture. What do you put into your mixture? What
Okay,
is-
well, see, I don't have a recipe.
Okay, that's fine.
Like Hellman's, I have to use Hellman's because
Real mayonnaise, right.
I can't use
Okay,
Miracle
so Uncle Steve is a mayonnaise snob. He
yes.
actually has to have real
So
mayonnaise.
it's gonna
Okay.
be Hellman's
Okay.
and a little bit of dill relish
Ooh,
and
I
a
love
little
dill
bit
relish.
of mustard, a little bit of salt, and instead of sugar I use honey.
Honey in her.
Yes.
I never knew that. See, I'm so excited that there's honey in the wow. Okay.
And just a little bit of horseradish.
Ooh.
And then when I finished, I didn't think they tasted just right, so I put just a couple little squirts of ranch dressing. And I thought, that's.
But
so.
there's one thing that I'm so excited about the honey that I never knew was in there. But one thing, ever since I've had your eggs that you've topped it with, is green olives.
Yes.
I love that. I
Yes.
just absolutely love that. So we're going. You know what? I am going to do a couple with you, and then I'm going to have maybe Katie come over here, and then she can finish helping you fill the eggs.
Oh, Katie.
Alrighty.
So you just put, what would you say, about half a teaspoon
Yeah,
in
about
there?
that in there. Cause, and another thing, when I hard boil the eggs, I always hard boil maybe, it depends on how many I'm making. Like yesterday, I made all the double batch, so I hard boiled 5 extra eggs.
Okay.
So that way I have enough filling, because sometimes I have run out of filling.
Okay, so you have the extra then, because
Yes.
depending on how you space it out
Right.
between the eggs.
Right.
That is
doing?
awesome. So I'm going to thank you so much
How's
for
it
sharing that with
doing?
me. Honey into the mixture of the egg. I think that's,
Instead of sugar.
thank you, honey. That's awesome. Thank you. Share that. You know what? Of course, I've been eyeing that. I'm going to replace this with this. There we go. Oh. Very good.
It means something.
Okay. That's my little
What does
idea.
this mean?
Okay, we are going to move on
What's
to
that? Eggs and ham.
green eggs and ham. No green eggs and ham.
Ham.
Grandma is up with her cheesecake.
You got me on the beat.
Come on over here,
Here,
Grandma.
put this over here too for a minute.
Oh, you ready for me?
Katie, go get the other spoon and help Aunt Betty. I love putting my family to work. It's just great. It is great.
Who's up?
Okay, Joey, help Grandma with her ingredients. She has the cheesecake there. And we have fresh berries that we're going to top with your cheesecake and canned cherries. We are going to make it. Thank you, Joey. Okay, Grandma, let's talk about cheesecake.
Let's talk.
Let's talk. Okay, how do you make your cheesecake? What goes in? First, the crust. What is your crust for your cheesecake?
It's a graham cracker crust, and I use cinnamon graham crackers instead of regular
So no regular graham crackers,
cinnamon graham crackers.
So instead of adding the cinnamon, you already have the cinnamon into the graham
Right.
crackers. And then what else do you put with the graham crackers?
Then you melt butter
okay.
and mix that in, and then you pat it into the dish,
okay.
and then you make your cream cheese filling.
Do you bake that
No,
crust?
that's it. All gets baked at once.
Oh, so you don't have to bake the crust first?
No.
Okay, so that is sitting, and then while that is sitting, you've done the butter, and you just really finely crush the graham crackers.
Put it in your
then.
blender, whatever. It's faster,
Okay.
or a rolling pin in a bag.
Okay.
Which I used to do, but this is faster.
In the blender. Okay,
Right.
that's a good idea. So if you don't have a food processor, you can use your blender.
Right.
Okay.
And then
The mixture is,
cream cheese, eggs.
ooh.
Let me think again.
Now this is a half of one. 'Cause This is
Think.
I knew it.
That's her son, so he's gonna get. This is you have divided it up. You can make a small one, this one can go in a 9 by 13 inch pan.
Actually, actually, this is the first time I made 2 squares.
Okay, so you make
So
two
it's the same.
separate ones, and usually for the double with the 9 by 13 pan, how much cream cheese do you usually put in there? How many bricks of cream cheese? then?
It would be the same. It's four blocks of cream cheese.
Okay, softened, correct?
This is for the 9 by 13. Now we're
Okay.
talking. Okay. It's 4 of those, 4 cream cheese, 4 eggs, sugar, and vanilla.
Ooh, okay.
And you take your cream cheese and sugar and you blend that first so the lumps are gone out of the cream cheese. There's no lumps. It's nice and smooth.
So before you're adding
The
anything to the cream cheese,
vanilla.
you're making sure that that is smooth then, right?
The cream cheese and sugar is smooth before you add the sugar and the vanilla.
Okay.
And then you just blend it all together and pour it on top of the crust and just even it off.
So you don't have to. Do you set this in a pan of water
No.
or anything
nothing.
like that? It is so simple. It's all together, so you don't have to cook. Bake the crust first.
Everything
It's
goes
just
together
one
one time.
That is easy and simple. I love it. See, I never make the cheesecake. I usually have Grandma make it, so I don't have to make it. So that is awesome. And you like to top it usually with cherries, but since we have some blueberries and it's berry season because it's July, we're
Right.
gonna make it with cherries and blueberries and strawberries.
Oh
Yep.
my.
Oh my.
Here.
And they're still working on their eggs over here and they're looking very nice. Look at that. Very nice.
Ooh.
So Grandma, do you want to put the cherries on top of there? Some of the cherries?
Sure.
And spread those and then we'll sprinkle it with some blueberries and then maybe we'll top it with a strawberry on top.
Do you want it just partially?
You can put it all over. We'll
Okay.
put it all over. We'll make the cherries the base. That'll look nice there. Oh, just so good. And how long did you say you baked that for, Grandma?
It bakes for like 30 to 35 minutes.
30
You
to
just
35
kinda
minutes. Okay.
Test it with a knife like you would with a custard or something. Make sure it's set.
And
Sometimes
how
it takes
long do you
longer.
usually set it out on to let it cool before you put it in the fridge then?
An hour, could be more.
An hour, and then you put it right in the fridge then?
Yes, until it's completely cooled.
Okay, that's good. We're going to spread those out, maybe one more scoop. And we'll spread that. Hey, babe, can you put those cherries back there? Oh, look at how beautiful that looks.
That's nice.
And we're going to top it with some blueberries.
That's good.
Does. Thank you, Dan.
Ooh, that looks
There.
really pretty.
So now we have our cheesecake, and Aunt Betty and Katie have finished those deviled eggs up there, and they are still,
they're
look how
good.
beautiful these look.
Thank you.
And later on, we'll get the grill going and get some hamburgers and hot dogs going, and we'll play some bags
That sounds
and
It does.
have our patriotic punch.
Me and Uncle Steve were the undefeated
And I
duo
think I'm going to
in
put
bags.
one cherry in the middle.
That's strawberry.
Strawberry. Thank you very much, Auntie Vicky. I know. I got my berries
Sure.
confused. Look at that.
It's very
It
good.
looks. Hey,
Do you want
babe,
me to put
wanna
those in the front?
You know what, Joe? Why
I
don't
will.
you go? Be careful and watch.
You move.
Everybody's
Everybody.
cords there.
Everybody watching.
You watch there.
Is on the move.
And now we're going to move on to this
so
lemonade
hungry. Oops.
icebox pie, which Uncle Steve likes to make. Uncle Steve, and could somebody
Yes.
help
What?
and assist Uncle Steve with all his ingredients?
Certainly.
I think Dan,
Where are they?
my fine assistant,
And my family is being so
And
nice to
Katie.
each other too. That
Thank
look
you.
out
I know,
there.
so
Usually
looking
Uncle
at all
Steve
this
is filming
stuff.
to us.
yes, I am. Okay, I start off with a not so homemade crust.
Well,
it's
that's
a graham
okay,
cracker
because-
crust. Well, next time I will.
Because we
And
like easy, right, Uncle Steve?
easy is great.
No, honey, we don't need onion and salt.
No,
Uncle
thank
Steve's
you. I'll hold
icebox
off.
pie.
I usually.
I don't think.
Do we have a lemonade?
Oh, there. Oh,
Thank
right.
you. Oh, it is
All right.
dripping.
All right,
Okay.
Uncle Steve. What goes in the bowl first?
Starting off, since this is leaking,
All
with
right,
a
well-
6-ounce thing of what was frozen lemonade. It's melted now.
Okay, but
Concentrate.
that's fine. Is it now? Can you mix it when it's frozen, or do you need it thawed out?
You need it thawed out, at least partially.
Okay, you need to
Yeah,
concentrate
that's
when
something
you
I
make this.
can't do. And then,
There's some pros and cons to having everybody into the kitchen, isn't there?
oh,
Is-
it
yeah,
works. It's wonderful.
Okay,
It's
so
great.
there's 6 ounces. You need 6 ounces of exactly. Of the
Exactly.
lemonade. Concentrate,
6.2,
frozen lemonade.
5.8 to 6.2 ounces would
But
work. You know,
6
but right
ounces
in right in the
exactly.
6-ounce range.
It
yes.
is. It could be frozen, but it's better if it's thawed. to mix.
Ideally, if it's thawed, it can be kind of slushy starting
Okay.
out, but ideally, it's getting close to that consistency.
Okay, now
And
what
then-
else goes in there?
Well, a 14-ounce can. I'm not promoting Eagle brand necessarily.
So any
whatever
brand
works.
of sweetened condensed milk would work, right?
Any sweetened condensed milk, and you can. It's a here. Lift that.
Oh my gosh! Is
That is.
Can I pour this in there
Go
for
right
you?
ahead.
Okay.
That'd be fine. Katie was
Oh.
willing to do that. but
Do you drink this milk, Uncle Steve, or you just use it primarily?
Just
for
use it
baking?
that way. You know, you
Do
can
you drink
taste
this
a
milk
spoonful
usually,
of
Uncle
it.
Steve?
No, I do not.
You do not. He
I
does
do not drink that.
Oh, okay.
Maybe on a dare.
You know, I would probably drink this on a deer. I mean, this would be something that I would drink on a deer. But oh my gosh, you'd probably get really sick after that.
Yes, you would.
Okay,
It's
so
like-
1 can of sweetened condensed milk. It doesn't make a difference whose brand it is.
Doesn't matter whose
And even
brand.
with the lemonade, it doesn't make a difference whose brand it is. It's there as
Absolutely.
well.
Absolutely. You can use Kroger or whatever.
Or whoever.
Or Minute
Okay.
Maid.
Or yeah, well,
That's a
you're
good
going
one.
with the name brands there. Keep on giving them plugs.
Sorry.
Okay. Now, next, what else? We have the
We have
lemonade. We have the sweetened condensed milk, and what else is going to go into
a
this pie?
whipped topping, which
Whipped.
will remain nameless.
Boy, Uncle Steve goes
In
for
this
all
case,
the
it's
name
Cool Whip.
brands, all the name brands here.
I'm getting $10 per mention.
But I have to tell you about this pie because a long time ago, you would make these because I would request that you made these when I was pregnant, and I could honestly say that I could probably finish this whole pie myself because it was so good. I would crave them. And one time you told me to whatever was left to give it to our friends, and they never got the rest of the pie because I would go by their fridge and I'd take a little slice, and then I'd take another little slice, and then before you know it, all the pie was gone. So they never got it.
You know, that's
But we're not gonna
totally
tell them that.
fine.
That's
No.
totally fine.
And that will remain nameless
Yes,
too.
we'll
then.
definitely we'll make sure that they're nameless.
Now,
What Cool Whip? Regular Cool Whip?
yes. Well,
Could
yeah.
it be
you
no
use-
sugar Cool Whip, or
it depends on the circumstances, yeah.
if
You
somebody
could-
would
Like
want
what,
no?
Steve?
like if somebody preferred sugar-free Cool Whip, then,
Like if they're trying to get
or
like,
they have various flavors of Cool Whip. You know, you got your strawberry Cool Whip and you got your
Now,
chocolate
if it was
Cool
an
Whip.
attractive lady, how would you ask her? What kind of Cool Whip would you like? Would you ask her?
I
what
would
kind of
just
space
surprise
pants
her
she
by
was
making it.
wearing, or-
No, I would not do that. Joe knows the answer to whatever. We're getting too far afield.
I
on
know,
this
it's
menu.
like away from this pie. Okay, so one container, and this is how many ounces?
Oh, that's like an 8 ounce.
How many ounces?
That is an 8-ounce container
8-ounce
exactly.
container
So that was
Cool
pretty
Whip that's
close.
going to go in there. And once again, we don't have to have name brands. We can choose. Now, should we whip this? Why don't you whip it as I
Whip it.
We're good.
whip it?
I'll do that.
Here,
I'll
here
do
we go. Why
that.
don't you whip and I'll put in. Woo, Joe's
Oh.
going. There you go. You whip it.
Whip it up.
That's very nice.
Well, thank you. Yes.
Who are these people?
And once again, we are cooking so we can get out of the kitchen and get into the backyard so everybody can release their energy outside playing games, right?
Look at that. Check that out. Now you can see.
He's getting a workout
can
with
see
his
how it's-
whisking.
Give me a second.
So you're supposed to
Give me a
fold
stick for
it.
this.
And
I
after
got,
you're
I
done-
got
Oh, well,
Oh, you're
maybe I
supposed to
should.
fold it in.
Okay, well, let me try folding
I got an
this.
artificial one.
Here, you need this. You
I
don't
get
need
the
this
good
anymore
Yeah.
because you're not
Oh,
supposed
look
to
at that. I'm
whisk.
losing half of that
Well,
off.
way to go. Way to
Folding.
go.
Well, I'll just put the whole thing in and then.
Here, Joe, do you want to lick
Fold
this?
it.
Because you can lick this and
I'll
put this
lick
in the
it.
sink. Don't let
Lick it
Uncle
Lick it,
Steve
whip it.
put it back in there.
There.
No, you're not done yet because you
Oh,
got a
there's-
whole mess of Cool Whip in there. What are you doing?
How are we gonna get leftovers in that thing if you don't empty the thing out?
What? These
I
are
was
my
leaving like
leftover
2 ounces in
That
there.
is true.
Let's take this
That is
pie.
true. You
Is there
saved
dead
the.
goldfish in that one?
Well, okay, Kate. We're not gonna go.
We're not talking about Sunday now. Come on now.
We are
I
so
missed that?
not gonna bring
All right, what happened?
What did you say?
Something happened. What happened? I missed something.
Oh my goodness! It is family
What
fun
did
in
you
the
say?
kitchen.
Do you want me to whip that or fold it?
Fold it, because Aunt Betty's going to yell that you are not folding that in properly. So you need to fold that, Uncle Steve.
Okay, I'll fold
Whoever's
this.
closest to the sink, put that in the sink, because we'll save those for
Okay.
leftovers. For
So I
later.
fold it. Yes,
You're
you fold it
folding
like that. I'm folding it.
Look at how everybody is teaching Uncle Steve how to fold.
How to make his
I
own
want you to try your laundry.
pie.
So once we incorporate the condensed milk, the Cool Whip, and the lemonade from concentrate, we are going to fold that together because we're not
Yes.
whisking, we're folding.
We're folding.
And we have a prepared graham
Graham cracker crust.
And we're going to put that in there. And how long do we chill this? I'm assuming because it's icebox, right? You say
Yeah.
icebox pie.
You don't need to put it. You can put it in the freezer for a little while. but
Freezer or refrigerator?
I would put it in the refrigerator.
Okay.
I have never put it in
Yeah.
The show is disintegrating.
It's never gone in the freezer. We're going to put
My
this
mom
in
is going
here.
to come on and show you guys how to make this pie correctly.
Well, you know what? Let's
Good
put,
job.
I think it's good, right? You've got it all mixed, folded together. Let's put that in the crust.
All
Be
right.
careful.
And
Steve.
then by the magic of television, in 1 minute here, after we get this in here,
Get it in there.
we have a done one, which we are going to make and put some berries on there.
That's looking good.
That is looking very good. And it tastes so refreshing when it's hot out. It's great on a hot day, but keep it in the refrigerator
Throw it
till
in
you're
the
ready to
fridge.
serve it. And keep it inside, and I wouldn't leave it outside
Absolutely
till you're ready
not.
to eat it and serve it.
Does that look good, Joe?
It does, Uncle Steve. Give me a fist.
Okay.
What? Can't put for the team on that one.
That looks just like the other one.
Okay, that looks
Hey.
yummy.
Boy.
Okay,
That's
Uncle
what-
Steve. Uncle
We
Steve,
need the,
Joe, we need the done one. You can
Oh,
lick
look at that.
Oh, here, put that.
Hey, there's another one. Now this one has been,
Okay, let's put that back there before we lose that. And who wants
forget to
to
lick
take
that,
this one? This one's gonna
you
go.
want to throw that in the fridge for a while?
Well, whoever's closest can put that in their
You mean
fridge.
the ice box?
The ice
Yes,
box.
the ice box.
So now we're going to decorate Uncle Steve's pie.
How would you like to decorate that,
I
Steven?
think I'm going to sprinkle blueberries, but I may ask Lynn to
No,
do
Uncle
that.
Steve, I'm going to
you
have
put a
you
smiley face
sprinkle
on
the
the
blueberries.
No, I can't do that.
Let's sprinkle. Oh, look at how nice with the
We have another-
lemon
we have another
and the
cheesecake in the
blueberries.
fridge.
It's going to be
have
so refreshing. And
I'm
we
not
have
very
our
good at
cheesecake with the berries and our deviled eggs. So whatever we're going to be putting on the grill today, which I'm not cooking on the grill today, my hubby is.
Dan Austin is.
I think burgers and hot dogs are
We're
good
fine.
on our 4th of July. They'll
Tune
taste
in in the morning.
awesome. Uncle
5 to
Steve,
9.
you missed a spot right over here.
Well, that
5
was
to
my
9?
plan.
Oh, yeah. Usually 9 to 5.
You know what? Pass me the strawberries.
Here you
I
go.
have an idea.
There.
We are
Who's
going
going to be growing for us?
Well, your dad is.
Dan Austin?
Dan Austin is going to be grilling.
Dan Austin.
We're going to put the berries on here.
Oh, that's looking very patriotic.
Okay, one
It-
more,
it
one
is
more
a little
berry,
off.
It is,
blueberry
that's nice.
right there, and I'm going to pick a nice berry.
Yeah, I'm not putting that one on. I'm not throwing that one on.
Right in the center. And there is your lemonade icebox pie.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it does.
Oh,
Either way, I call it either way.
Either way, you put it either way, and Joe's going to put that on our table, which we have nicely decorated for the 4th of July. And all these dishes you can use all summer long.
Yes.
You can use at any family get together. It doesn't have to be a 4th of July get together. Oh, Joe's.
The deviled eggs, the cheesecake, and the lemonade pie are good any time of year, but
Yes.
especially when you can make them patriotic.
With the berries and like I said, the deviled eggs, Aunt Betty's deviled eggs, which she found out that she can make the eggs themselves different colors, so we can tie those into any family get together that we have. The cheesecake for Christmas could just be plain cherries, would be awesome, or anytime. Anywhere, or even plain, right? Where would Grandma
Yes,
go?
Grandma.
You can
I mean,
even do
yes.
it plain. You don't even have to put any cherries on it,
No.
or you can drizzle it with chocolate. It would be really good. Yum.
Yes.
And the lemonade pie, of course, we have put the berries
Like
on there,
chocolate.
and we have our patriotic punch that we made earlier in the show, which was the Gatorade, blue Gatorade, because it's hot, and we're going to be having that outside, and we need to
replenish your electrolytes.
That's
Thank you,
right.
Joe.
Very good.
So we got
Very
that
good.
going on
Team
with
Lewis
the
taught me
7 Up in there. We mixed it up, and we have our blueberry sparkle that we all are going to get our glasses. Everybody get their glasses from one more toast. Thank you to my family
Here,
for coming
here.
in.
Step in.
Make sure it's-
Oh, yeah.
Thank you for
Pretend.
my family for coming
the
in
glass.
and sharing their recipes that have been staples at our cookouts, family dinners, and thank you for the laughs. It's always fun to have family in the kitchen and have lots of laughs. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Take care and happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th of July. Joe.
Let's make a better day. So let's start giving.